How's it going, my 2A family? And today, we'll be talking about the importance of women bearing arms. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I don't want you guys to miss anything that you don't want to miss. Some important things that we'll be talking about and some important topics on this channel. My 2A family, be ready. Let's get it. Stay tactical. Let's go. So, I had to touch this topic, and I had to touch it and let everybody know why I chose this topic. I went to the range this weekend. I seen a lot of new female shooters. Some didn't even know what Glocks were. Some didn't know what Sig Sauers were. Some didn't know what slide bites were. Things in that matter. So, I actually went on one of the Facebook groups, HK Owners and HK Community Group. You guys don't know HK is a firearm. And they have a group on Facebook where they show their firearms, new upgrades and things like that they, new purchases and things like that they just, purchase from HK. And so I actually asked the question. I said, well, how important is it to women to bear arms? And boy, I got a few, inboxes. Some people didn't even want to comment. Some women were scared to comment because they didn't know if they were going to get laughed at or things in that matter. And I had some bold women who stepped up to the plate and commented and gave their feedback. Now, I've written down some of the, some feedbacks. I only took out, most of the important ones. Well, all of them were important. All of the feedback was important, but I took out most of the highlight ones. And I'm reading from the paper here, so definitely excuse me because there was a lot that they wanted me to touch bases. But like I said, I only popped out the important ones that I think really, really stuck to me the best. So I'm going to start off with the number one thing that I actually looked at. One female woman, she said that I still get talked down and over. She said, and I'm also belittled and from purchasing and going to the gun range. So I noticed Saturday that actually was happening. Some women were being belittled when they were in line about to shoot. One woman actually had a Colt 45. And the guy laughed and said, "You sure you can handle that? You're a little woman." And these things, I noticed that the response of us men giving to the women who purchasing firearms, we kind of belittle them. We kind of stir them from purchasing this weapon. We stir them from wanting to be 2A members. We just kind of push them away because they're women. Are you sure you can kind of handle that firearm? That firearms look like you can't handle it. It look like it's too much. When actually she might just shoot better than me. She might shoot better than him and the next person. So that's one thing that a woman actually commented on the HK community. I'm going to drop another one for you guys also. One woman said, learn safety rules, take classes, and just make sure that you're calm the entire time that you're at the range. That's the number one thing that I want my future female shooters to know when you're purchasing a firearm. Before you even purchase that firearm, I'm definitely hoping you went to a class to learn about firearms anyway. The whole shebang. You should have went there and you should have knew how to. The safety, you need to know your gun safety. And that's not just for women, that's just for everyone that's entering the gun community. Okay? You need to know safety, you need to know these firearm safety you need to know that down in pat. You need to know that. That is very important for just about everybody because not only is it important to you, but it's also important to your family. Because when you come from the range, you need to let them know how important it is. This magazine needs to be out of this weapon. You need to check this weapon before you go to put it back up because anything can happen. You might forget that you had one round left in it and things can happen. The worst. Also, someone said don't just practice shooting, but also reload and cleaning and taking apart your firearm. And that's very important, especially for my new female, gun owners. Don't just learn how to go shoot at the range. When you're home, or if you want to take more classes, don't be afraid just because you took one class, you learned a little bit. You can take other classes from different instructors. It's not a problem with that. You're paying for it. You're getting that new information. You're getting all the information that you need. It's not a problem. No one look at you the same. Look at you different or anything in that matter. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone does it. Okay? Nothing is wrong with that at all. You definitely want to do that though. You want to know how to break down your firearm. Just in case emergency happens, you have to break down that firearm. Okay? You want to know how to reload that firearm. You want to know how to clean that firearm. You don't want anyone to know how to clean your firearm because you're paying them to take your firearm down there to the range or someone named Billy Joe Jean, and they have to clean your firearm, and you're getting it back and you don't even know how to break it down. You want to know how to, basically, you have a malfunction. You want to know how to use your weapon, because if you can be in a tactile situation and you have a malfunction, you need to know how to get that malfunction, up out of there. You need to know how to, these are the things that you'll learn in that safety class. Well, a lot of your instructors will show you, because this is very, very important. I want my 2A family, my 2A women, new women 2A family members to know that don't feel belittled. Don't feel any different because you're a female. Nothing is wrong with it, okay? Nothing. I'm glad you guys are actually joining the 2A community. I'm glad you guys are exercising your rights, okay? That is awesome. Don't ever feel that way. I want you guys to feel comfortable when you're standing in that line and go to the range. Don't worry about what everyone else is saying. You take yourself. You make sure your weapon is up to tack. When I say up to tack, I mean make sure everything is perfect on that weapon, okay? Also, like I said, do your research before you just go to the gun range and just hurry up and go buy a weapon because you're getting afraid of how everything's happening and things like that. But I also understand, because some women get off work late. Some women live in different neighborhoods that is not safe. Some women might, went through some things when they were young and they just want to protect themselves. And nothing is wrong with that. You are supposed to. We're in the United States of America. We protect ourselves at any cost. That's just how it is. Okay? So, like I said, just do your research on that firearm before you purchase it. See what what best ammo comes with that firearm. What you should be looking to purchase for that firearm. I don't want you just going up to the shelf and you're like, you said it's a 45, okay, and this and this and that, and you just bought a Glock 36 and you're looking for Colt 45 ammunition. I want you to be able to already know when you get to that range to school some of these guys, because some of them really don't know. Okay, they just as much as most of them know when they're about to enter this range. Okay, so I see a lot of videos, women getting robbed and these type of crazy things, because this is what we live in now. So, but what we do not have to do is get used to what is going on. So that is the purpose of you protecting yourself, protecting your family, but furthermore, really just protecting yourself, because you're out there. Or you might be grocery shopping and you have your child with you. Anything. This is when the predators see you at your lowest point, because they see you with your children, or they see that you're by yourself late at night going shopping. They see you, not paying attention. You're on the phone. Those are the type of things that I need you guys, my women, new shooters, to understand. Is I need you to watch everything around you. You need to be watching. Understand also that you need to know your local laws while you're carrying your firearm. Some laws are different than yours. Some laws are different than your state versus another state, which I could be coming from Maryland, which you have to have a serious reason to be able to carry concealed. Okay, so your weapon has to be broken down. But when you get in Virginia and you have your Utah, that you'll be able to conceal your weapon. But I need you to know that. I need you to know this information. I need you to know what your Utah license is for. I need you to know what NRA stands for. I need you to know these things. So take your time out. Don't be in a rush. Don't let anyone rush you when you're at the range purchasing, and also when you're at the range firing your weapon. Don't be rushed. Take your time. Do as much information as you need to on that weapon, because nothing is wrong with it. Nothing is wrong with that. I need you to just take your time and do exactly what you're supposed to, which is be safe, but also protect you, yourself, and your family, because that is the number one key to it all. Okay? I definitely want you guys to know that. And I'm sorry that some of us jerk men are treating you guys this way at the ranges, treating you guys this way purchasing your weapons. But I can definitely assure you guys take a stand. You guys go to the range. If you have a female friend You guys can go take your classes together. Get your firearm instructor and let them sit down with you two, and you guys learn as much as you need to. Take your time. It's not a rush for anybody. Know your safety, know your rights, and stay tactical. You guys are checking the 2A family. My future women shooters, stay tactical, stay safe. God bless. 2A family, we're out. Female gun owners, are you looking for a firearm instructor located in DC, Maryland, or Virginia? Well, go over on Instagram to Pretty Shooter Firearms. She's a licensed firearm instructor, and she's also a female. So you get both of the both worlds, women. Definitely go and check her out. She shows you everything in your safety classes about a firearm that you need to know. All right, 2A shooters.